Cloud today released its latest desktop board app. In this latest desktop board application, we can achieve use the cloud to operate the computer, and this one is powerful enough to replace. The most powerful thing about OpenCloud is that it can be direct, control the chess game on our computer. Because this chess game is not a web version. It's a real desktop version. I'll put this demo step below the second half of the video. Let's test it briefly. Before testing, first of all, make sure to update our Cloud code to the latest version. We just need to click to download and install the Cloud desktop app. Can be updated to the latest version. Here we can see that Cowork also has code on the right. The options for this Cowork and the options for code. We can all control computers. I'll choose code to test it first. Below I enter the simplest task to test it. Let him put me on the desktop about the cover of the video. All the images are in one folder. In the location, I select my desktop. In the model here I chose OPS 4.6. Its upper and lower temperature length reaches 1 million. Then we hit send. You can see that I have a lot of them on my desktop. These images related to the cover of the video. Then we'll see if he can correctly associate these with each other. The images related to the cover are all in a folder. He reads these image files on the desktop. Here he mentioned that all the pictures have been identified. Here we need to authorize permissions and let him operate.
Here's a quick sponsor message. This AI API aggregation platform for domestic and international large models lets you access 500 plus AI model APIs at lower cost and with faster integration. Kling v3 is priced at $0.07, and the Nano Banana 2 costs $0.025 per call. Overall pricing is only 20% to 80% of the official rates, with token costs as low as RMB 0.05 per million. It also offers an online playground, so you can freely use text, image, and video models with unlimited concurrency. If a request fails, you'll be refunded. Just click the link in the video description to go directly there. If you want discounts or run into any issues, join our Discord community for prompt support, or add customer service and send the message 6 for one-on-one assistance. Alright, back to the video.
While he was operating, we can also see the image related to the video cover on the desktop. Now that he couldn't see it, he hinted that the task had been completed. This folder was created on the desktop. Then we open this folder. Take a look at the image here. Let's click on the first one and see that this is me. The cover of the video produced by the previous video. Then we find another one, which is also in the cover of the video I made in the previous video. You can see the cloud. He accurately translated these videos on my desktop. The covers are all organized into a folder. The speed and accuracy of this operation are quite beyond imagination. Here's the simplest case I've demonstrated. Surely everyone will ask OpenCloud that he can use his mobile phone, interact with OpenCloud on our computer. And can the cloud interact with our computers with mobile phones? The answer is absolutely yes. I'll demonstrate it below. Directly on your phone to your computer. Cloud send tasks. Then let the cloud on the computer perform the task for us. To make it easier to see the effect, I put the cloud on the left side, then put the browser on the right side and turn on the screen recording on my phone at the same time. On my mobile phone, I open the Cloud app. Then I click on Dispatch here. That is, send the task to the computer. Here I am a task. The task I entered was to call the browser, open my blog, and go to the second article, then summarize the article content, and click send. Then let's take a look at the computer. Can he control it through the browser? As you can see here, he successfully opened a new tab. See if he can open my blog. Okay, you can see it here. He opened my blog. Let's see if he can make it to the second blog. He managed to click on the second blog. Then let's see if we can output the blog content he summarized on the phone. Because now I am still recording the screen on my phone. Okay, you can see it here on your phone. He outputs the content of the second blog that he summarized. Here is this blog about the configuration tutorial for OpenCloud Chrome Dive Tools MCP. The core content is how to let OpenCloud take over the native real Chrome browser. Then here is the solution to the pain point. There are also core configuration use prerequisites, etc. When we meet, we successfully implemented it through the cloud on the mobile phone. He manipulates our computers to perform related tasks. Even if we are not in front of the computer, we can use our mobile phones to control our computer. And the whole process does not require us to do any complex configuration. We just need to have a mobile phone on the computer at the same time. Just install the cloud application on it. Gaming, without any complex configuration. Okay, the scene I just demonstrated for you is a very simple scene. Let's increase the difficulty to test the Cloud desktop board. Computer use. I enter a prompt. Let him convert the format of this markdown file on my desktop to PDF. Here we can see that I have this markdown format file on my computer. Then we click directly on Send. Okay, here he prompted to convert the markdown file to PDF format. Then we can take a look at this effect and we turn it on directly. You can see that this is the effect of his conversion of our markdown files to PDF format. You can see that this effect is still very good. This is a relatively simple task that we tested. We can continue to increase the difficulty below. Then I entered the prompt and asked him to query Tesla with the browser first. Apple, Microsoft, and Nvidia's latest stock information. Get current stock prices from reliable financial websites. Then open the numbers on my computer. That is, the table software creates a new table and makes a comparison table. Then we can click Send. Because this task involves a browser call. You can see that here he opened a new browser tab. I also need to open the Numbers app on my computer. This is Apple's built-in table app. Okay, you can see that he is now looking up the stock information from Yahoo Finance. Then here he has opened more than one. These stock information we just mentioned. You can see this data he extracted here. Then let's see if he can successfully call the numbers table. Okay, you can see it here. He successfully opened the form and then successfully entered it inside. And when entering, we can also see the steps he entered. Then here he hinted that his cousin had saved it on the desktop. You can see the whole step, and he operates very, very smoothly. Let's ask him to make a PPT based on the information just grabbed. The prompt word I said is, then open Keynote to create a new presentation. And use a theme similar to Apple's press conference style to design a page of comparison phantoms. Then we send it directly to see if he can do it. According to the information just queried, help us make PPT. Because this not is an app that comes with Apple to make PPT files. Okay, here he prompted him to create this PPT for us. Then let's play it and see the effect of the PPT. You can see that the effect of this PPT is quite good. There are only some words that overlap, but this theme and background color are in line with our prompt requirements. Below we continue to test on the technology of this task. The prompt I entered is, then open Pages to create a blank document. Write a comparative report comparing the key stock data of these companies. Then we send it directly to see if he can create a document. Because this page is also Apple's own documentation application, he hinted that the Pages report had been created. It can be seen that this effect is quite good. It's just that he uses English content, and then we can ask him to change it to Chinese. I'm asking him to change it to Chinese here. Here he hints that this document has been made. We can take a look. So it looks like this effect is very good, and this clapping effect is also quite good. Okay, let's add more difficulty. Let's see if he can do it. To operate these games that come with our computers. I opened this camera game that came with my computer here. He is not a web version of the camera game. It's a real desktop version of the camera game. Then I enter the prompt. Now I open the international camera game that comes with macros for you. Please help me down the camera. All decisions are made by you. Don't ask me. Then we send it directly to see if he can do it. We control this international camera game on the desktop. Here you can see that he has taken over the screen. Well, you can see that it is very magical. He actually moved the pawn of the camera, and we continued to watch. Okay, you can see that he has successfully moved another chess piece. The effect is still beyond imagination, because he is now operating real desktop software, not the international camera in the web version. Because of the international camera in the web version, he can locate elements based on the DAO mother. Then he moved the piece again. You can see that this speed is much faster now. It's much faster than just now. Okay, he's moving the pieces again. It can be seen that this effect is still very silky. Okay, he's moving the pieces again. Okay, he's still walking around the pieces. You can see the whole process. He seems to be really thinking. Okay, he's still walking around the pieces. This speed is still very fast. Okay, to save time, here we will not let him continue to play chess. We can see that the whole effect is really beyond our imagination. He can directly control this game on the desktop, instead of manipulating the game on the web. Through the test of our multiple cases, it can be found that the cloud can really control our computer perfectly. And we can also send tasks from the mobile phone to the cloud on the computer. Let the cloud on your computer perform the task. It seems like this. He is really much more powerful than OpenCloud. It is simply a dimensionality reduction blow to OpenCloud. Because I want OpenCloud to achieve such a smooth computer operation effect. It takes us a very long time. Configure OpenCloud. And we in the cloud are almost out of the box. You don't even need to do any configuration at all. For professionals, especially developers, it is really possible to use cloud completely as an alternative to OpenCloud, because using OpenCloud to light various configurations and bugs fixing will waste a lot of our time. And cloud is directly out of the box and does not need to do any configuration. It can complete complex computer use tasks. That's all for this video. Welcome to like and follow. And forward, thank you for watching.